What's going on, Rob here, Trebs2323. I went to go get some live plants. As you can see, I put in there because I noticed I had like three of the crayfish in the past, probably in the past 2 weeks die. The little ones even, not the really big ones. So I figured that there's not enough oxygen in the water here. I got the bubbler in there and the ammonia levels might be too high. Another thing I'm going to do is... What irony is, you put the plants in here, so the plants actually filter the water also. God, I just spit all over the place, huh? The plants actually filter the water also, but the irony is the crayfish eat the plants, so they don't last too long. So I put 2 new filters in the back, and one of the things I'm going to get rid of is all those little guppies. All those guppies. They're having so much babies that the tank is really messy because of the guppies. So I'm going to probably leave 1 or 2 in there for now and get rid of all the other guppies. Another thing I wanted to show you here is this is 1 inch. If you see, this is a 1 inch PVC pipe. And you can see I got the bigger PVC pipe all the way at the bottom. I got little copper fittings and all that, but of course the copper fittings are more expensive. Since there's more crayfish now, I need more places for the crayfish to hide. So I did get the PVC pipe, but this is a good investment no matter what to have. And it cuts through PVC pipe just like butter. It really does. It just snips right through there. So get one of these if you're gonna, be serious about the crayfish, because it really does help cut the pipe to make more homes for them. So I'm gonna get rid of a lot of these guppies right now, and I'm gonna show you how to cut this pipe with the pipe cutter. All right, be right back. All right, I'm gonna try to hold the pipe with one hand, and all you do is put it in there. You gotta pull it open, and you put it in there. And actually it just snaps down and cuts through the pipe. I'm gonna need 2 hands because it probably is hard for 1 hand. Let me see if I put this down right here. So you can see it still. There you go. Just clip down. See, it just starts going through there like butter. And it's like a kind of ratchet action that it got going on there. That's the 2nd click right there. And that's the 3rd click right there. 4th click. 5th click. And it just snaps right off like butter. So these are like really good to get instead of just cutting and sawing and cutting and sawing. Either way, so I want to show you how it's going to go. I'm going to do like a 5-foot section of this pipe and then put it all in the tank. The crayfish will be hiding within the stuff within 30 seconds of me putting it in. Alright, talk to you later. Bye. Alright, I cut 7 pieces. This is about the length right there. I'd venture to say it's 4 inches, maybe 5 inches. I also want to show you what I feed my marble crayfish. The algae wafers. They love eating the algae wafers, and I feed them this crab cuisine. And I also throw flake food in because, it sits in the bottom of the tank anyway, so when they're rifling around, they get to clean it. But with the algae wafers, I have the scissors right here because for the crayfish, you don't want to throw like a whole algae wafer in because then the bigger crayfish will take it and the little ones won't have nothing to eat. So what I do is I take the little disc and I cut them up with scissors into like 5, 6, 7 pieces, and I just sprinkle them in there. And this way more of the crayfish get to eat it. Either way, I'm about to throw these in there right now. And all it is going to do is sit at the bottom of them. See, they use them as their homes. They go inside of them. Believe it or not, they go in. Look at, that's a plastic, not a plastic, like rubber hose. And that one's inside of the rubber hose right there. There's some inside of the PVC pipes. There's a little baby one inside of that rubber hose right there. There's one underneath the plant that they ate right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and put these PVC pipes in here. Then we'll check later to see if they're all going to be hiding in there. I just want to show you what I was doing. Alright, talk to you later. Bye. To tell you the truth, I really don't like the way the tank looks. It looks tacky with all that PVC laying and all those pipes laying at the bottom of it. I really don't like the way it looks. But it's really useful for if you're growing marble crayfish. Believe it or not, the little baby guppies go and they hide in there also. I don't even got the lights on the tank. That's just the sunlight. I leave the sunlight in the back because marble crayfish eat algae. So also I got a Pocosmus in there for this half of the tank, really. But you'll see them on the walls, like just kind of scraping the walls. It's pretty neat. But you got to grow the live plants, so they need sunlight also. But yeah, like I said, I really don't like the way the tank looks with all that crap just sitting at the bottom of it. But, I mean, there's a method for the madness because that's where the crayfish hide at. So, either way, if you're breeding crayfish, that's they need the hiding places because they like to hide in little places, especially when they're pregnant. When they're on babies, they burrow their back end into somewhere else. Like I said, I'm gonna get rid of a lot of these guppies because these guppies I think are making the tank a lot dirtier. They were never meant to be in here. My daughter just threw them in here when she was moving out, and they just exploded infinitely. Now they'll continue to live if the tilapia don't eat them that I got downstairs. But tilapia do not eat. Oh, I got koi in there too, so the koi will probably eat them, to tell you the truth. But I do got like little golden roaches, like the bigger minnows. I got those down there, and the koi or the tilapia didn't eat them. So we'll see if these guppies make it in there. All right.